All right. Let's see. Is it this one? Is it this one? Okay, it's this one. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm Young Solar Flame. This is Super Solar Nova Tarot. And this is Yes, You Are Worthy, period. Who said you couldn't be the greatest? Respark your confidence. Modern Day Atlas. I didn't have enough letters in the title, so I left out day. So before I pull any cards, before I get my Oracle deck, uh, I'm feeling like some of you are being presented with the energy of renewal, resparking your courage and your ambition. You're trying to get this lethargicism out of your energetic state. You might be finding it a little uh, hard to get motivated. You might feel motivated one day, and then the next day you just don't really have the same energy. Spirit is saying you need to drink water and teas to help clear your psyche, because a lot of energy is being broadcasted your way to make you discouraged, make you not want to do work. Um, like say if you working from home, or you're some type of entrepreneur where you don't have to be on someone's clock per se, but you still get your type of work done. You want to pick up the pace. It's not saying that you have to rush. It's saying that you want to do it a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient, a little bit more effective. You can do it. Who told you that you cannot be the greatest? This is what I'm hearing. Um, you can reach any level of any mental, physical trade, skill. It just depends on how much you put into it. So this is what I'm hearing. It's like get up and do it. I mean, you have the energies present around you. It's time for you to utilize. It's really time for you to utilize. It's really time for you to tap in. It's really time for you to make use of these celestial energies which are presenting themselves in your life at this time. And this is what I'm hearing right off the bat. I don't have nothing on the table. Look, it's a clean table, guys. This is what I'm hearing. It's stop procrastinating. You don't need to rehearse. Stop overthinking it. You have a direct channel to source. You don't need a lot of the things are just extensions of yourself, are just extensions of the power that already resides within you. You just have trouble connecting back and forth to this source. This is what I'm hearing. Tapping in and out of your gifts or your akasha. This is some trouble for some of you. It's definitely because you have to learn how to release. You see, if you harbor things like a magnet, it's harder for you to access spiritual knowledges and spiritual portals or doorways of information. If you don't learn how to release things, you have to let go things in order to be able to pull from things, draw from things, because it comes from the same energy. It's like trying to split a river into two, and you know what I'm saying. It's not gonna be as a strong of a flow. You understand? It's gonna lessen when you divide it. It's gonna weaken. So it is saying that if you don't release, you can't gain. Simple as that. Is, you know what I'm saying? It's like a celestial. I don't want to say it's like a joke, but I'm just saying that it's one of those things. It's like a catch-22. It's like if you don't figure it out, you'll just stay in the loop. Like, you can do it, but I mean, you have to make some changes. You know, you don't want to always see it as a sacrifice. Some people like certain words to use, but certain words scare people. So you know, you got to kind of ease it to them in certain ways. It means the same thing. I guess that's the definition of a synonym. This is what I'm picking up on. Things that are the same are seen the same, but are slightly different. Well, okay, let me get the cards. I don't want to draw y'all too far into the rabbit hole, but Spirit definitely wanted me to illuminate these things before I touched any of my tools. It's definitely a giddy energy where the energy is bouncing around. Once you lock onto it, oh, it's a good energy. It's a very powerful, profound energy, and it comes fast and it comes hard. You have to keep your body in alignment. This is why they're telling you stop tearing your flesh up um, with all kind of dead um, things that you could be feeding yourself, or your diet is definitely changing. They're manually changing all light workers' diet in this season, in this time. So you ain't got to even do nothing. Your craving, your taste buds is just going to naturally change. It's all about what you're consuming, consuming. And these what you're consuming and what you're eating is also linked to how you're feeling. Like like fried food tends to make you depressed. You understand what I'm saying? Greasy foods tend to make you a little confused because your body is having to break all these things down. And while it's trying to unscramble things, it takes power from your brain actually having to figure things out on a mental capacity. What's wrong? Okay, yeah, y'all need to go play because I'm working. Yeah, so it's like it's trying to take energy, trying to digest and unscramble things for your body to actually consume it, and it's taking energy from off of your mental capacity from trying to digress and digest and break down and unscramble the light codes that are coming in. So it's making it hard for you to connect to certain realms of knowledge that you are trying to utilize at this time. So yeah, I have a really good discernment at this time. This time of the year is always powerful. It's real professional. Let me get the stuff as I can get into the message. We're gonna start with the oracle. Humility. Yeah. You have to know that there are powers that are greater than you that is going to help you bring about the changes, and it's going to bring about changes through you. You're not actually doing it, but you're the vessel for it. So it's like the image of the doll, but not really the personality of it. You understand what I'm saying? In a metaphorically speaking, it's actually the consciousness behind it, the force behind it, that's actually going to get the job done. Because this is, like I said, this is just a skin bag. This is just a meat bag. Never get distracted by the book, the cover of the book, because you'll miss the context therein. This is what I'm hearing. Just do it, no rehearsal. That's what Spirit said before the message even began. We don't like to rehearse. We like to pull the energy one of one. What do you want to say? I'm calling in thought. I'm hearing thought. Yeah. So thought is saying you have to have courage, because this mission to free other people and to live in this divine position in life, it definitely comes with a lot of scares and things like that. But you got to have courage. You got to be able to face. You got to be able to brave the wild here. This is what I'm hearing. Brave the wild. I don't even use these words, so I know it's definitely some type of spirit that might be um, I'm hearing the Renaissance. Yeah, so they want you to get grounded into your everyday practices. They want you to not hide the fact of you're this spiritual being and you believe in what you believe in. And people don't believe. I mean, people gonna believe whatever they want to believe in. This is since the beginning of the time, people have been arguing with other people over their beliefs because they don't share the same belief. But it doesn't mean that you're not gonna live your life any nonetheless. Yeah, you gotta have faith. Yeah, you gotta detach from all the things that are holding you back from living the way you want to live. See, once you start accepting your truth for the miraculous truth that it is, that's when the power of the belief activates and it turns into manifestation, and these things activate and come true. And this is what I'm doing. Yeah, and they bring about the change. Like I said, this power changes things, and it definitely corrects the flow. You understand what I'm saying? As you meditate and you learn how to control your breathing exercise and controlling your prana is definitely important here. This is what they're saying. It definitely teaches you patience. It definitely shows you how to re-energize the body's energy meridians. This is what I'm hearing. And it definitely keeps you aligned with your path. But you have to surrender to the process itself. You have to release preconceived notions of what you think it's going to be or what it's what's supposed to be, and you have to just live in the truth of what it is every day as it manifests into reality. You have to allow it to be the gift that it is. You stop trying to figure it out. The gift's going to manifest itself. You just got to let go and fall back. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of meditation. They're calling for meditation at this team. I'm hearing Lord Shiva says, if you you need to learn how to hold your hand signs, mudras. I do it all day, it to where I don't even notice I do it anymore. Hand signs and mudras, these things access different spiritual powers, points, laws. It governs certain things. And this is what they're speaking about right now. You need to get deeper into your study. You're procrastinating, and spirit don't want to hear that shit. Period. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat shit for y'all. Spirit don't want to hear that shit. Spirit says, you got to be the sharpest tool in the shed. Like, if you're not pulling from the wellspring, if you're not pulling direct information when you need it, then you got to get in them books, Noonie. This is what I'm hearing. You got to get in them books. Sometimes it's hard. It takes a while to be able to access the Akasha at will. This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't even do readings every day like that, back to back no more, because I'm only going to say what's needed. I'm not going to keep repeating the same things over and over anymore. You have to break out of this cycle, this change. This change is happening right now. Like, it's just like right now. The moment you change and you accept it in your mental, it could take 3 seconds. It'll be different, I promise you. This is how fast the energy of manifestation is taking place at this time. I feel so. Where are we at with Cancer month? So we should be almost in Capricorn's face right now. So it's definitely telling you your moon, your deeper inner desires of what you want to do. Capricorn is like stardom, celebrity, fame and these things. So it's like whatever your deepest desires is to do in life, your motivations, your passions, your dreams, i.e. Your destiny is definitely calling you at this time with in this Capricorn moon placement. Yeah. I think, yeah. I don't even look, I don't read no astrology. I don't go look at no calendars. None of that stuff. When I get to the table, this is when I find out. I'm telling you, I don't be doing. I be chilling, y'all. Chilling and working. I'm not looking into none of that. But it's definitely it's a release happening, transformation. Definitely a season of undefinite probabilities just manifesting. It's going to force things to get a little uncomfortable, but it's to shake it up to make something be at peace. You understand what I'm saying? Gotta disturb that. They gotta have some waves in the ocean before it's gonna be settled, before it's gonna be calm. You understand? Everything gotta balance out. The flow has to balance itself out. What I'm hearing is something about dolphins regarding to sound. They've been picking up some type of sound. I don't know, something the government can be doing at this time, playing with frequencies underwater. They feel like they can't bust the dome, so they feel like they're gonna try to go out through the bottom of the deep. Sir, it's not gonna work. Whoever this smart dummy CEO man over a country, whoever this trillionaire, billionaire, weird ass dude is, you can't get out through the top, or you can't get out through the bottom. But okay, I'm gonna get out of this. This is not my information right now. So yeah, basically it's just liberating yourself at this time. Karma. So this moon is all about being responsible for your karma. If it was good, if you've been doing a whole lot of good things, well, the universe got something grand for you. The universe feel like you worthy. The universe feel like it's gonna attract something monumental. You could feel like, man, you waiting on a big ass present and you don't know what it is, but it's about to drop it off in your lap. Just keep expecting. When you keep expecting, the universe just keep meshing. You understand? It just keeps manifesting. You know what I'm saying? And then you keep getting tested. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's worth it. The reason you're being expanded because you passed the test is definitely worth it. Your consciousness is being expanded, your auric field is being expanded, your dominion, the powers that you have been given are broadening. They're being felt throughout the dimension. Your magnetism is beyond this realm. This is what's happening. You could feel the shift. That's why you just really have a strong sense of being, a real strong sense of knowing where you are, your placement, who you are, your soul's being, your soul's mission in the universe, anywhere in the 9 realms, any direction. You're just activated. I said yesterday, someone was getting ready to be elevated. Someone is trying to do the most spiritual work, to go up to become a seraphim. This is what I'm hearing. An archangel is trying to become a seraphim because you chose to do, you and your celestial flame, your partner, your twin flame, soulmate, is definitely chose to do this mission here on Earth to be promoted in the spiritual realm. Compassion's here, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, and you're not gonna give up with the lost card here. They sent you because you will not lose. Yeah, you're gonna get it every time. They know what it is. You're outside enjoying the sun. Yeah. So if you definitely kind of confused, ask your spirit guides to definitely calling them in to help cut the webs and the cords of confusions. If you definitely feel confused, I've already showed y'all a million times. Get y'all goddamn string, get y'all some holy oil, anoint the string, call Michael, cut the scissors, burn the cord. I've told y'all. You have to use this inner power to make yourself feel at ease. You have access to the power. Why are you not grateful that you have this ability, and why aren't you not tapping into divine grace in accessing this power to protect yourself out of love? Because the divine gave you this power out of love. Major heart chakra energy. You got to be grateful. Yeah. You're free to be who you want to be. Deepen your connection with the divine. The more you accept your truth and your true reality, the more your power and your connection is going to get deeper. You're going to be able to pull more. You're going to be able to be felt more. You understand what I'm saying? Be able to draw more. It's like you're going up, like you're really going up on this plane. It's being felt on this plane. In the spiritual realm, it's already this. Just go in a circle. Just need to go in a circle if y'all need rain that bad. Just walk and dance in a circle. It's gonna rain. You think rain dances really don't work? You thought they was dancing for their help? They was dancing because it was making it rain. You got to dance in a circle if South Texas needs that rain. Trust me, let me tell you something. Y'all need to stop thinking about this. If y'all believe y'all having these abilities and superpowers, y'all need to believe that y'all can move mountains and y'all can do extraordinary things. It don't work if you don't believe. I was explaining this just yesterday. You can do all things when you know it is possible. Divine gave you the source. They plug you into the source. Stop doubting your magic. Y'all having too much power and y'all giving your power away by speaking the doubts and thinking the doubts, because anything that you feeling and you thinking is manifesting so quick at this vibration that we at, it's deadly. A lot of you could be sabotaging yourselves. It definitely needs a change in motivation. Find that courage. You gotta lock on to it. You understand what I'm saying? That was the epitome of the message. You have to surrender. You got to allow the divine to guide you and show you those things that you just think is a coincidence are definitely never a coincidence. No such thing as coincidence. You understand what I'm saying? If it happened, it was definitely meant to happen that way. You got to humble down and accept the wisdom. You in hands of wise counsel, so why don't you just receive? They telling you, but then you ignoring the first of mine, which is them speaking, and you're gonna listen to the imp. You're gonna listen to the imp that gonna lie to you as gonna be disguised as your second mind, but they both sound just like you. You know what I'm saying? This shit is madness. It's crazy. But your discernment gotta be on 1,000. You gotta learn how to trust spirit. Spirit gonna help you change, but if you don't want to hear it, then okay. Energy clearing is definitely releasing some negative karmic tie. Definitely karmic energy that could have been left over into your soul or your spirit. Spirit is definitely releasing you from that. Spirit is definitely letting you heal at this time, letting you be free, letting you fly away. They have released you from some type of baggage or some sorcery. Right before I started the video, I was sitting right here, and as I was in the astral, I had slightly detached from my body, and I seen a room with just one candle here, and it was inscribed discouraged. When I immediately seen it, I was hovering in the astral, and I blew the flame out of it, and I immediately was rushed back to my body. Someone is definitely trying to keep you discouraged. It's because they know once you get ignited and the fire begins, it takes a blaze of everything. But that's what it was meant to do. Ignite and encourage. So find your courage. Don't be afraid to lose, because you're definitely going to win. Come on, man. You got to awaken. You got to tap in. Like, a lot of y'all having a lot of ancient deities, powers and stuff like that. But y'all believe one day and then the next day y'all mortal. How you believe you immortal one day and the next day you immortal? Get it together. You can do this shit. You have limitless potential. You're pulling from a divine source. You're not pulling out of the wellspring. These witches and these warlocks, these spiritual workers, they're pulling from the wellspring. When you're working with deities, you're pulling from an unlimited source. Always remember that it's two sources of magic. It's divine celestial magic, which emanates from the point of the deity, and then it's mortal magic that came from the wellspring that the angels set up for man to have some type of power that they could draw from. Yeah, but you got to learn how to sacrifice the mundane things, the things that control or have dominion over your mentality or your mind's power, your mind's control. You're in an illusion sometimes, thinking that you don't have control, but it's time to be released from that ideology or that energy that's being protected. You need to up your fill. They're calling for you to drink teas. I've been saying drink a lot of dandelion, lemongrass. I'm hearing you need to drink wheatgrass. Yeah, it keeps your brain from having spasms or electromagnetic dysfunctions. What are they calling those things? Seizures. Yeah. Um, it's time to definitely take care of yourself. Definitely time to up the hydration level. It's definitely having to do with what you're drinking and eating right now. This is what might have you in a lethargic state. Definitely focus on foods that are going to give you a longer burst of energy and not all these greasy, salty, unreal matrix foods. What do you want, the matrix, or do you want to tap into your real potential, your real world, that energy, that solid power, just like when you were a kid and you were indestructible? You was falling on your arms. Ain't even break that motherfucker. It was rubber. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta love on yourself. You definitely gotta clear out the toxins outside of yourself. Yeah, your heart can't take all this extra stuff. Your vessel is meant to last for 120 years. Stop degrading it. You're degrading it too fast. Yeah. Don't disrespect your vessel, because your vessel has to carry your divine potence, or your soul, your light, your merkaba. You just gotta allow the divine to flow and let the information flow through you naturally. When you hear it in your head, stop doubting it right off the dump. You're not even knowing that they're giving you the answer right off the dump. They ain't even making you go through nothing. You just having the answers because you have already previously acquired the answers. You just gotta realize that you hadn't finished understanding why you had the answers the last time. Okay, this is what they're saying. Hmm. You're definitely receiving it though. Definitely receiving whatever this is, whatever this promise was, whatever that you agreed to do this mission for, and you was going to receive here on earth. You already received your spiritual gifts in heaven already. You experience them every night when you go back. You notice that when you astral travel, you go into different more realms. This was what you were gifted. You were gifted the ability to travel more and freely through all the realms. So what you're being gifted here on earth is going to be something of more possession, wealth, abundance in different forms, people's valuable cycles, love, loyalty. These things are worthy possessions of the physical. This is what I'm hearing. Receive it. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good brother there. Definitely going back to the pureness and the spirit and the soul of a child at this time, so you could be really feeling you could be getting coloring books, you could be really doodling, you could be knitting, you could be doing real child activities at this time, things that just make you feel good. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because the divine wants you to be in a childlike state, because this is how your ascension is going to transform faster. You have to be in this have the purity of a child. You have to learn how to let go, because you know how you can do something. A child might not even remember 10 minutes later that it's already it moved on. It has to let it go. You have to let go, accept them. You have to accept things that things become unstable. But when things return back to balance, it's definitely a lesson learned there. Yeah, because when you don't learn how to rebalance and restable things, it definitely blocks intuition. Yeah, and it blocks opportunities and chances for new energy to open up into your life. Yeah, you got to learn how to let go of heartache. This is the last card of the oracle message. All right, we're gonna get into the tarot. Oh yeah, I need to make another video. Instead of doing all these in one video, I'm gonna go to the tarot. I gotta make the title. Let me see. Okay, let me see what spirit want to talk about. I done said a mouthful just in 30 minutes. All right, what you want to talk about, spirit? Oh, get the flashcards. My bad. X Games still see. I don't know what this is about. Summer season. Okay, come on. What are y'all talking about? Unknown why. All right, bad addictions. Ultimatum. Somebody trying to give somebody an ultimatum, and they want to blame because they caused some injustice here. Okay, let me save this. I'm coming. Let me make the next video, guys. I'm out.